David was an ordinary high school student who always struggled with his studies. No matter how hard he tried, his grades never seemed to improve. His classmates often teased him, and some teachers doubted his abilities. But deep inside, David had a dream: to become a scientist. One day, after receiving yet another poor test score, he felt completely hopeless. He sat in the school library, staring at his books, wondering if he should just give up. That's when Mr. Lewis, the school's kind and wise old librarian, noticed him. "David, why do you look so discouraged?" he asked. David sighed. "No matter how much I study, I can't seem to get better. Maybe I'm just not smart enough." Mr. Lewis smiled and took out a thick, dusty book from the shelf. "Do you know how Thomas Edison invented the light bulb?" David shook his head. "He failed more than 1,000 times before he finally succeeded," Mr. Lewis explained. But he never called it failure. He called it learning. Every mistake brought him one step closer to success. David thought about this. Could it be that his mistakes were actually lessons? Inspired by this story, he decided to change his approach. Instead of feeling defeated by bad grades, he analyzed his mistakes. He broke his study time into smaller, focused sessions, took handwritten notes, and practiced solving problems regularly. At first, progress was slow, but David didn't give up. Every morning, he woke up an hour earlier to study. He asked teachers for help, formed a study group, and started using new learning techniques. Months passed, and one day, during a math test, something surprising happened. David could solve the problems with confidence. When the results came out, he had scored the highest in his class. His classmates were shocked. "David, how did you do it?" one of them asked. David smiled and said, "I failed many times, but I never stopped trying. Every mistake taught me something new." Years